You know, Sean, when you look at this, the pathological hatred for Donald Trump, it's truly sick. It's among the left, it's in the media, it's in part of the Republican establishment. I've never seen anything like this before. It is so appalling. And what did the man do other than get elected to office? Did many great things for many people in this country, particularly the middle class. He secured the border. He took on the Russians. He took on the Chinese and the Iranians, a very, very effective foreign policy. The economy was bustling along until the Wuhan virus. And even at the end, it was really shooting up very, very nicely. I look at this man, and what the hell is it? I'll tell you what it is. They didn't expect him to win. They figured Hillary Clinton would be the third term for Obama. They'd push their radical Marxist agenda all across the country, and he stopped them. He stopped them by being president, and he pushed back. And the Republicans go along with this. You look at McConnell with the monstrous omnibus bill and the so-called infrastructure bill that has nothing to do with infrastructure. You see how they're wasting our COVID money on all kinds of stuff and so forth. But I want to talk about this article, this Palestine, Ohio. You know, it's a funny thing. Biden is spending hundreds of millions of dollars on the Palestinians in the Middle East who are killing Jews in violation of the Taylor Act. He's defying the Taylor Act, but he won't spend one penny or 1 minute of time on Palestine, Ohio. It's pretty grotesque. Now, what is it about Palestine, Ohio that didn't draw the attention of the media initially? The environmental kooks, the Biden administration, and all the rest of them. Why were they so lazy and slow to act, and why are they still? I'll tell you why. And here's the unvarnished truth. It violates their narrative. Palestine, Ohio is mostly white. It's mostly Republican. It's mostly middle class to lower middle class. You don't see any white privilege there whatsoever. The train tracks go right through the city, so there wasn't environmental injustice there, I guess. And that train carries toxic chemicals. The people are not oppressing anybody. There's no civil rights movement representing these people. No Biden executive orders providing equity for these people. They don't fit the Democrat Party narrative. These are hardworking, blue-collar American citizens who don't fit the narrative, who are not part, apparently, according to the Democrats, part of their base. They're part of the problem, you see. They're dominating society, and on and on and on. Palestine, Ohio, like so many communities in America, disprove the racist propaganda and this phony equity agenda of the Democrat Party. They figure, and I figure they figure, why lift a finger to help these people? That's what's going on. And as far as Donald Trump goes, this guy, Joe Scarborough, is a complete reprobate, malcontent, and miscreant all in one. Day in and day out, that's his show, among the others. He owes Trump an apology, but he won't apologize because he's an egomaniac. They did the analysis at the Washington Post. Thank God somebody woke up there. They looked at every regulatory change they could. It had nothing to do with what happened there. And yet the media, taking its lead propaganda lines from the Biden administration, spews what the Biden administration says. And why should we be surprised? The Democrat Party and Biden basically co-opted the oligarchs that run the social media through the campaign. They squashed the Hunter Biden laptop. They've been lying about Donald Trump's taxes. They're released. There's no crime there. They were lying about the emoluments clause. That was thrown out. Nothing was there. All these dead ends all the time. They try and make a mountain out of the molehill, I will argue, with Donald Trump and these documents, unless they're going to lock up all these other ex-presidents and so forth. January 6th, they talk about an insurrection. They rounded up 1,000 people and prosecuting 1,000 people. You want to see an insurrection? What about when the White House was attacked, when Donald Trump was president? They had to take him to the nuclear bunker. What about, for 2 months or more, a federal courthouse in Portland was attacked. I don't remember them sending SWAT teams and gathering people up from all over the country and making a signal out of that or anything of the sort. Let's talk about the media. Wear masks. Now, a conclusive study says they don't help. Shut down the schools. Shut down the economy. Now they tell us natural immunity will help. But others told us that. Experts at Stanford, experts at Yale, experts at Oxford. But listen to the government. The problem in this country, you want to know the number one problem? Is the corrupt, phony Democrat Party media. It's made up of numbskulls, low IQ propagandists, people who repeat what the other person has to say. They're not curious. They're not intellectually interested. They don't want to hear debates. They pick who they want to promote. They are propagandists. They are the American Pravda for Biden, the Biden administration, and the Democrat Party. That's what they are. So that's why we don't get right information. A fake media, as Trump says, fake science, fake history, ideology, narratives, and projections. That's what we get from the American Pravda. That's it.
By the way, Mark has a distinction of being the only guest on cable news that tells the hosts when they're done. It's an amazing gift. Anyway, great one. We love having you. Thank you, sir.
Want to see more Mark Levin? Go to levintv.com and subscribe now.